Oh, it's working. Well, I've got a new camera, so we're going to try it out today. I can actually see myself in it. This is pretty cool. Now, I still can't see without glasses because I can't see anything close up. Anyway, cool. Nice sunny afternoon. I got a few minutes to work on this jewel. So I'm going to show you what I got done, a few things I need to do. And then I might put you on the stand and see if we can't do a few more things to this for it's dinner time. So let's turn it around. Got the torque converter all mounted up. Got the chain and sprocket. See if we can shoot you a line down there. Yeah, got everything good and straight. Ought to work. Got the cover notched out. You got to notch these out the back for your chain. So got that done. I want to do something different with this cover. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just run it like it is. I don't know yet. I'm drawing a blank on that. Let's see. Seats mounted. Got that done. I didn't film that, but nothing special. Just all I did is bolt that rascal up there. I made a little bracket, or this nut, something just to hold the breather. So I need to get the breather mounted up there. Dug around, found some Go Power Sports red fuel line. I'm gonna use this vent tube. So I think the red will look pretty cool. Vent that, the block, the crankcase. I got to, let's see, got the header wrapped. Painted the end of it, the same cast iron. So we'll see, it's that high temp VHT cast iron. It's a little bit different color, different from the Duplicolor. It's a VHT cast iron. So got that painted. Let's see, I had to order some different grips because all the ones I had were all 7/8 on both sides. So I got those coming. We're gonna get the gas tank mounted. I got the risers, new bolts in the risers. So all this stuff is ready to mount up. And I got to do my little signature deal there on the kill switch. I don't know if y'all seen the little rascal. I took the kill switch because that just looks plain Jane. So I take one of the Go Power Sports buttons, hat pins that they have. So if you want one of these to wear on your hat, jacket, I need to pick you up one. But anyway, I'm gonna incorporate that right there like so. Cut this little piece off. Nothing fancy, but you just mix you up some epoxy, sit her on there, let her dry. Voila, you got a fancy Go Power Sports on and off switch. So that's where I'm at. So I'll sit y'all on the stand for a little bit, and we're gonna try and knock the rest of this thing out. All right, go ahead and mount the breather and breather lines, the little bracket I made. This is the little air breather bracket that I just stuck a barb in the bottom of here. And the clamp that I use, I'm not sure what you call these, but they got the little rubber on them, or some of them you can pull the rubber off and just run a bolt through the two holes. So what it is, I just sandwiched it right around the bottom, bolted it to the bracket. But this is the little chingoletta thing that I used. I just cut this piece out of a, I don't know, scrap piece of aluminum I had. I'm gonna use one of the factory bolts in the back of the block where you mount your gas tank. Gonna run that right through. Let's see, lock washer on the back. That'll work. So what I'm gonna do is, if you have problems getting fuel on, this ain't too bad, but I'm gonna have to squish it because this other barb is way bigger. So what I do is take a little brake cleaner, spray it down the inside here, makes it a little slippery, but you gotta work with it quick because once you get it on there, it's gonna be a pain to get off. But got that in on there. We'll wrap this through here. We'll cut that whenever I figure out what length I want it. Put the bolt through the bottom. Lock washer, lock nut, whatever I'm using. Lock nut on the back. Let's see, got an Allen wrench. Tighten this up. That won't fit in there. Let's see, that looks about straight. What do you think? Yep. Nail it. That'll work. We're gonna, let's get something cut that. Let's see, we'll cut it right about, let's see, run that right underneath there. That looks like it'd be out of the way. Let's just cut it right here. Give it a little bit extra. Cool. I have enough for the other side? Plenty. Get the spark plug out of the way. Scratch it all up. Put some in here so we can get it on there. Come on. Get on there, rascal. Get on there. A little bit more. Oh, good enough. It sure ain't coming off now. Alright, put this back on. That looks good. Then we're going to run one from the other breather, other side of the valve cover, to the crankcase. A little brake cleaner in there. Make it slide on like, look at that. Easy money. Let's see, how we're going to route this. We think just right there. Should we put a loop in it, bring it back the same direction. Decisions, decisions. Let's see what this is going to look like. Holy crap. That looks retarded. I think we'll just run it. Yeah. Let's just run it right there. There, you cut it right there. Yep, that'll work. We'll spray a little brake clean in there. Make it slippery. Put a little bit on the barb right there. Voila. There, done. Only bad thing about when you spray that brake cleaner on there, once it dries, it like glues it to the barb. But then you really ain't got to worry about running clamps unless you want to. All right, cool. That's done. We need, let's get the gas tank on it. Let's move you around where you can see that. Okay. Before I mount the tank, random crap that I keep. This was, it's foam and it's double-sided. It's got double-sided sticky tape on it. I put a new third brake light on the back of my truck, and it's basically a cutout when you put the brake light on the back of your truck, and this is the inside piece you pop out and you throw away. And I was like, I ain't gonna throw that away. That'll be good for something. This was a foam pad that goes on the, I think it goes on a clamp that goes on my motorcycle, so I can put my old phone on there. So I listen to my jams while I'm riding, and this was an extra foam piece with sticky tape on the back, which I kept. And a piece of another foam off something else. Why I kept it, I don't know. But the whole point of this rambling is to keep things that you don't think you might use because you're going to use them somewhere on the mini bike. So, for instance, I have this double-sided with the little foam pad in it. So I'm going to figure out which one will work the best. Cut me a few pieces to put right inside of the tank. So whenever the tank sits on your frame, the backbone tube, you ain't got nothing squeaking, rattling your paint, scratching stuff up, and it gives it a little cushion. So I'm going to figure out which will work the best. Cut me a few pieces, and also the straps that go on the bottom side, I'm going to cut some small pieces and of the foam, put in there. So always keep random crap. I do. Anyway, so let's get that cut. All right, take a pair of scissors. We'll just eyeball this because it don't have to look real pretty if you really want to see it. Boy, these scissors are junk. Somebody be cutting wire with them. Let's try these. Ain't much better. Oh, don't throw that away. You might need it for something. Alright, let's say we just cut it right here. Ooh, that's sticky. Look at that. Voila. Cut another one. Let's cut this a little bit longer this way. This is why you don't throw random stuff away. Look at that. A little foam in there. No squeaky. Alright. We'll cut a piece long ways. What we'll say. Oh, this has got sticky on both sides. Then that's going to stick. How about we use this? Yeah. And cut 2 pieces. Lay them right there. What we say? Right here. There's a razor blade. Really? Come on. There it is. Took you long enough. We're going to put one piece right there. And cut another piece. See how long that takes to get off. Right there. There we go. There it is. Another piece right here. Well, that's sticky. Flip it around. A little bit longer. Oh, look, this one come right off. Lay one on this side. Oh, there it is. One more right here. That'll squish down when we bolt it up. Look at that. Cool. I'm gonna go find all the hardware. We'll bolt this baby up. All right, I had to take the strap and turn it sideways to get it started on there off the bike so I wouldn't drop it to the floor and have to repaint the whole tank again. So, let's see if we can try this one. Fat fingers in here. Oh, need a pair of there we go. Just a pair of needle nose. Finally, Start the one on the other side, maybe. All right, cool. Should have no squeaks and no rattles. Now we'll run us a fuel line. I don't know if I want to put a fuel filter on that or not. This has actually got a filter inside of it. I think we'll just run it with no fuel filter. So this fuel line I think is going to be, might go get a different size fuel line. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let me go find that. All right, folks, let me show you a little helpful hint. If you're running a, this is, I don't know, this is Mikuni carburetor 26. Sometimes you'll get one of these and it's got a real small inlet where you hook your fuel line to. Same on this style gas tank. Hopefully I can zoom in on this. This fuel line right here, or your outlet for your tank, is really small. And if you are using, so I get this in the picture, if you're using this big size fuel line, obviously you go to stick it on there and it's way too big. You put a clamp on it, then you got to worry about it leaking. This is what I do. I take this real, so we can zoom in. This is a real small, I don't know, I think it's, don't give me the line, I didn't measure it. I think it's 3/16. Let's see if we can get it where you can zoom in better. It's like a 3/16. It's got a real small hole. This is Tygon. You can get it at Go Power Sports. Lawnmower shops carry it. But like I'm saying, what the problem is people want to use a bigger fuel line and get it on there and it wants to leak and you have problems. So what I'll do is I'll take and spray the inside of this and spray the barb with a brake cleaner, and you kind of got to work with it quick, because what it does is it helps make the line slide on there. But then once you get it slid on there where you want it, you just take your razor blade and come along here and whack it off. Make sure it's flush. You know, it's not hanging out past the bottom of your outlet, so you don't have a restriction flow on the fuel. Now you can take your bigger fuel line that's got the big size diameter on the inside. Let's see, it's got the bigger diameter. Now you'll take that and we're going to just work it right over the top of it. You spray some brake cleaner in there on both sides of it, work with it kind of quick, get it on there where you want it. Like I said, once you got it on there with the brake cleaner, it basically kind of glues it on. You can still go back and put a zip tie or clamp on it. So I've already got the one piece on the tank barb there. I'll come over here, basically do the exact same thing. I'll put another small piece on there. I'll cut it off with a razor blade where it's flush. I usually give it just a few minutes, let that brake cleaner do its thing and evaporate and dry, and then it's stuck on there. I'll route the fuel line, put the bigger size fuel line on it, and then you're good to go. So maybe that'll help somebody out when you get ready to put a big size fuel line on a small barbed carburetor or a small barbed tank. All right, let's mount the fuel line and be done. All right, got the small fuel line. Probably ought to get a good end on it. Let's see, it's straight enough. We're gonna spray a little bit on the carb inlet here, spray a little bit there. work it all the way down. Try and get it all the way down to as far as it'll go. Once it starts evaporating, then it kind of just stops. All right, we got it all the way down to the base of carb. I'll come back with a razor blade, come right here at the top, boom, cut it off good and flush with the barb on the carb, Already done the same thing on this one here. So we'll get this, we'll measure that out, we'll get it, figure out where I'm gonna route it. But spray it a little bit inside, spray it a little bit on there, work with it kind of quick. Look at that. Push it all the way on. That's easy. Slide. Done. Figure out where I want to route this. Come on. Might put a filter on it later. I don't know. But for right now, we're just going to put it on there. Alright, that looks good. Probably zip tie this up. We'll make these look nice and neat. We need to go right about, yeah, looks good. Let's cut it right there. Get a cut on it. About halfway straight. Close enough for government work. Alright, a little brake cleaner on that. A little brake cleaner inside. That's the way it's done, right there. And that's on there. Alright, so that's how you put that big size fuel line on the small size inlets for the carburetor, whatever, on the gas tank. Alright, I think that's probably about all I'm going to do for today. So, hopefully tomorrow morning I'll come out and put the kill switch in it, get that done. Like I said, I'm still waiting on the right grips to come in, but I'm going to get the bars mounted tomorrow. Let's see, get the bars mounted. What else do we need to do? We'll run the brake cable. I think I do have the right lever for that, I hope. And she should be ready to ride tomorrow. So, stay tuned, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, hey, welcome back, everybody. The bike is finished. I don't think I filmed the last bit of it, putting a few things on. We had a big hailstorm here in Texas, and of course I'm in a metal building, so it sounded like a 50 million pissed off woodpeckers on my building. So I don't think any of that video turned out. So, but anyway, it is finished. We'll step inside here and show you the finished product. I got like 3 things I got to put on it. Then we'll get it out here in the sunlight, and y'all can check it out. But here she is. Here's your $30 mini bike that I found at the scrapyard. And this is what we turned it into. So, got a few things to put on, and I'll sit you down, we'll get those put on, then we're gonna roll it out, and I'm gonna throw some gas in it. Already got oil in it. We're gonna give it a first fire up and see how she jives. So, let me sit this down. All right, finishing touches. You gotta have a mini bike with stickers, especially since I come out of this shop. Gotta get your busted knuckle sticker right there. Voila. Get Go Power Sports. We're gonna stick that right here on the front fan shroud. If I can get it off of here. We'll put this one right here. Oh yeah, we're going to stick this one on the torque converter cover, because it's for testing purposes only. I think that'll look good right on the other side. Let's see, we're going to put it right here. Oh yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna roll it out here in the sunlight where we got better light. We'll do a walk around, and we'll do a crank up and see how she sounds. Well, here's your finished project. Yeah, that black paint looks really good in the sunlight. Let's see if we can like get close to it. Oh yeah. Something to terrorize the neighborhood with. got to say a special thanks to my buddy Mike T, for making all my accent parts, all my knuckles for me, my foot pegs, the fender brackets. Greatly appreciate that from him. Go Power Sports for all the cool parts and the great service, as usual. So, let's, already got gas in it. Let's see, we'll turn the gas on, let the bowl fill up a little bit. We'll crank it up and see how it sounds. Put this here stand down, I guess. All right. Turn it on, let's give it a little choke. See how many pulls it'll take. That should be full. Ooh, almost one. All right, folks, there you have it. That's another one finished out of the shop. So, I will be at Pate Swap Meet this weekend, which is April 25th, 6th, 20 something through the, anyway, it's this weekend. So look it up, it's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Go Power Sports will also have their booth there. So you want to come check out any of the bikes that I built. I'm going to have this one there. I have some other bikes that I've built that that I've already had done before I started the channel, which I will have those. So if you want to come check out Go Power Sports booth, come take a look at some of the bikes that I built, they'll be there. It's a great time if you're gearhead related, motorcycle type person, arts and craftsy person. There is something at Pate Swap Meet that you would want to take home. So anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram as well. And there's other things I put on there of projects that I got in the works. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll get a notification when I pop up a new video. So you come catch me at Pate Swap Meet. Look for the Go Power Sports booth, and I have swag. So you telling me you follow this channel or you seen this video, and I will hook you up with something. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Rip snort time.